Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aries, first card out in the Ghost Tarot. The Temperance card. Next card out, the Wheel of Fortune. All right. And the Two of Cups. Okay. Aries, the balance in your life is restored through a partner. Your fortune, your good luck, your next big opportunity seems to be sponsored by a partner with this Two of Cups, 34 when I got that out. And that's the spiritual path. Aries, it seems like you're getting a big win from a move or a new partnership, if I'm just thinking about the readings put together. I just saw the King of Cups too at the bottom. Eight of Pentacles. So now we're talking about your career. The Dreamer's card and the High Priestess. It's like something, you already know this. So let me start with that, Aries. Something that you have spiritual awareness about. You could have dreamt about it with that Dreamer's card attached to an idea, a belief system, a practice, a way that you do your work. Something attached to this belief is manifesting now. You got the Two of Swords and the Devil card. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, the Nine of Cups. And Aries, I feel like I spoke to Aries in a reading months ago about potentially leaving a house where you're the head of household or something like that. I think that you are torn in between two minds, Aries, about what contracts you want to continue with or you want to sign. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups, because I think finally you're starting to really ask yourself, 2 minutes as I'm starting this, what do I care about? What do I love? What do I want to do? Not that you don't know the answer, but you're asking yourself if the contracts represent what you want to create in the world, who you want to be, how you want to be seen, but really what you're going to do professionally. Clarifying the Devil card, you have the Emperor and the Four of Cups. You could be even considering a demotion. You may be thinking like, I've been in this boss position for so long. There's so many responsibilities. I'm always in a tough with this person and that person. People can't take feedback. They don't know how to adjust. And because of all of this Aries, you're like, you know what? I was happier when I was in a lower position. And you may turn down this blessing of continuing to be in that position of power. If it's not that, because I definitely feel that for you, Aries, that took me a minute to get out to. So I mean that, like you could have been in a position of power for a minute and you're realizing that it's really not worth the turmoil. It's not worth the headache. Or you could be wondering if the offerings you're getting, the opportunities that are presenting themselves to you, Aries, if they are attached to you being the Aries, your emperor, your best self. Does it add to what you want to create? Is it a part of your manifestation? Is it a part of your manifestation? More on the Emperor card, the Four of Swords, and the Hermit. I believe this. I really do feel like Aries, with that Hermit card, with the Four of Swords, you've realized that you value your rest more than you do being seen. Perhaps even if you are the boss, perhaps you're doing too much as the boss and you want to be seen a bit less, sort of more reserved. Let me go back to the beginning and clarify the balance and the good fortune attached to a lover. Top of the deck, the Four of Pentacles, Sun and Capricorn card, and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, you could be going back and forth, Aries, about a Capricorn. We can make that plain, right? Because I did see that exactly with these cards. This being the Capricorn card, this being going back and forth in between two minds, not really trusting your intuition about the Capricorn. And then here you see with the Four of Pentacles card, the Capricorn may be offering you this new love. But even if it's not a Capricorn person, okay, the idea of Capricorn is stability, structure, contracts, systematic change. and you're wondering if this big commitment is going to be worth your while, or are you going to be beefing with people? Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. You know what's so interesting? The Nine of Pentacles looks almost exactly like the Four of Pentacles in this deck. And then I'm going to show you what's facing me. So you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and what's facing me, the Empress card. So let's look at those, right? The Empress card right here. I almost crossed my legs. Aries, maybe you just don't want to bind yourself to any systems. Like you really just enjoy your freedoms. But it seems like with the Four of Pentacles, that Capricorn card, if you hold on to this opportunity, it's going to be very provisional for you. And then the Empress is now out with the Emperor on the table. Again, that concept I opened with. There's some sort of partnership that is attached to you after you've regained balance with any kind of issues. Could be forgiveness. It could be deciding to move out of the house because you're spending too much money on said house, or you really don't enjoy your job. Once you get the balance, your good fortune is sponsored by a partner. I clarified to find out that the Empress was going to pop out. Your energy is already on the table with the Emperor card, and now the Empress is here. The partners are on the table. Clarified by that Four of Pentacles. And I'm pausing there because I understand the Four of Pentacles, but I'm going to really illustrate what that card means. It's about holding on to opportunities, right? The traditional card is someone cradling a pentacle, realizing that it is not, it doesn't lack value. It's something you need to hold close to your heart chakra, but also that this opportunity can grow into the Nine of Pentacles, where once again you are financially stable, where once again you do independently have an estate. But this is achieved through the partnership, Two of Cups. Clarifying that Empress, what are you actually creating? What are you actually creating? The King of Pentacles? Okay, Aries. Someone with bread is coming towards you. I'm going to stop talking cute. Clarified by the Page of Cups. They're like, I don't know why I'm hearing this. I hear this often, but they're like, my name is Larry, and I'm a Cancer. Back to that Cancer, Aries. Isn't Larry a Cancer in that song, Float On, by the Floaters? Someone is about to tell you their name. They're going to tell you they're interested in you. And through the partnership, Aries, say it with me. Through the partnership. Say it with me. Through the partnership, the wheel of fortune turns in your favor. You did the work of regaining balance, and through partnership, the wheel of fortune turns in your favor. Don't you be anxious. Cancer's dealing with the anxiety. Don't take on their energy. Okay, Aries? Don't take on their energy. I already gave you a reading about trusting your intuition. Do not give in to the anxiety. Move forward. Make a choice. Bottom of the deck. And Carpe Diem. Seize the day about it with the Knight of Swords. Sure, you can go back and forth all you want about this Capricorn, about this contract, but you need to choose a sword, choose an idea, and race forward.